There is a video that has recently gone viral, and this video shows a parent and a police officer getting into a fight over a parking space. And in this video, I just want to give my quick reaction to this, as well as some thoughts, some insight, just based on things that I've seen regarding parents and their behavior at school and, what might actually be going on in this video, even though, hey, I don't have all the details because truthfully, the article I'm pulling from is NBC News, and the headline says altercation between parent and police officer over school parking caught on camera. Now, this was published just recently, October 14th. And all they really tell us is police body camera video edited and released by the Jacksonville sheriff shows an officer approaching a mom picking up her daughter at school, telling her that her car was illegally parked. The situation then rapidly unraveled. The video shows the officer punching the woman and pulling her hair while the sheriff says the woman bit the officer. NBC News' Jesse Kirsch reports. And look, I'm not at all surprised by this. We see this kind of thing happen all the time. And based on what I have seen, so there's this video that I'm going to show you here that I'm going to kind of give my reaction to, even though it's not the first time I've seen it. And there's also another video that I watched on X, and it's a little more graphic because it shows the entire thing go down. And but let's first actually look at this video and so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so let me click play here. And I'm not going to show this entire thing because this is a whole news story, but they do include the body cam footage with some of the cell phone footage that was taken, I believe. So here we go.
Sheriff also releasing this cell phone video. He says McGregor committed an unprovoked attack on the officer. She hotly resisted.
Okay. Yeah, so as you can see from that video, the police officer, addressed the woman, asked her what was going on, trying to, it basically told her that, hey, you can't do this. And the woman grew combative. That's a summary, okay? That's not even a good summary because you just saw the video, okay? So you saw what happened. But anyways, um, what I would like to say about this is that this footage goes on for a long time. There's a lot cut out. And when I watched the video on X initially, like it doesn't show the body cam footage. It doesn't show any of that. It shows the final moments where the police officer is with the woman. He grabs her arm near her vehicle and, is trying to push her up against the vehicle. She ends up fighting back against him, saying that he was hurting her arm, and they get into this brawl. He does take her to the ground pretty forcefully, and then they get into this fight. I think that without the context beforehand, the video footage that is, that the sheriff's department released, it does seem very forceful, and it seems kind of out of nowhere. Like, why is this police officer doing this? This is unprovoked. And I saw a lot of comments on X that were saying that like, this police officer shouldn't be doing this. But again, we have this footage that shows how this incident transpired. And if what they're saying is true, which they're claiming that The woman parked illegally. The police officer got out of his car to confront her about this, asked her for her license. Somehow, I guess maybe she gave him her license, but they're saying that her license had been revoked. It looked like he was asking her to move, but she was, saying that she hadn't done anything, and whatever, just kind of arguing with him. And then, when he begins to use force because she's not complying, well, things get out of hand. This situation escalated, and yeah, what's caught on video is what you saw. Now, look, I've seen these kinds of things, not specifically with police officers, but I've seen how parents sometimes act at schools. I've seen how parents can sometimes get overly dramatic. I've seen parents try to fight parents at school. Um, I've covered news stories of parents that have showed up at elementary schools and have gotten in fights with each other. Now, look, you know, to anyone saying that this officer used, excessive force and it was unwarranted and all this, it's like, just follow the law, okay? Just, if an officer is telling you to do something, and I'm not saying you just have to submit to authority all the time, but, if you parked illegally and your license is revoked, you're in any kind of trouble, like, you just need to do what you're being told to do. So, as much as I would like to, side with the citizenry of the United States uh, on these kinds of things, it's like if an officer has a valid reason for confronting you and for telling you to move your car or whatever the case is, it's like, just go along with it. Don't resist, because at that point you're resisting a police officer, and who knows what kind of trouble you can get into. And in this case, I guess she was resisting arrest, and she's probably in a worse uh, condition than if she just would have gone along with what the police officer was asking her to do. Now, the other thing about this, and why this is being brought up, you're like, well, yeah, how does this have anything to do with education? Well, it's because the parent was there to pick up their child, and there were a lot of people around. And if you saw the video which again was on X, that someone was filming this, the daughter, I believe, that was being picked up was there and saw this happen to her mother. And I can only assume that that daughter is not the only child there to witness this kind of thing go down. And this sort of incident should not be taking place on school grounds. If you want to teach your children, and instill in them good values and good morals, and you know, you don't do this kind of thing. You don't do this kind of thing in front of children, especially when it comes to police officers, or whatever, and how you respond to the law, because you are it's unplanned, but you are teaching them that it is okay to resist and to defy what the law is asking of you, and to go against instruction. And that's all I really have to say about this video. And I just wanted to react to it because it's like the top news story right now. It's gone viral, and it is something that is being put out there. Um, but yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Maybe I'm just naive and I don't understand, and I haven't had that experience, and I don't know. And maybe this woman was right in her defiance of the law, and this police officer. That's fine if you think that, but just make sure that you let me know down in the comment section. And also, thank you for watching this video. I would appreciate it if you hit the like button, subscribe, share this video, and again, comment. Let me know what you think, because I'm wrong about a lot of things, and I love to hear from you guys. So let me know. But anyways, that's all I have for you in this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.